Welcome to rent2buy.co.nz. Notice that we spell it with the dashes in between. We are a New Zealand company based in Auckland, Wellington and Christchurch, helping tenants realise their dream of home ownership through Rent to Buy. This is our second video to explain how Rent to Buy works, so we're going to go into a bit more detail this time. A Rent to Buy agreement is basically two agreements rolled into one. It is an agreement for the tenant buyer to move into their home straight away that they want to own later on for a specified rent per week and for a specified period of time. At the end of that period, the second part of the agreement is their right or their option to purchase that property. Now, to ensure that we set up a tenant buyer to succeed, we must have all the information up front. We believe that these agreements are win-win, so there's no reason to hide any information. We disclose all information up front and we have an open book policy, so we expect a bit of the same from the tenant buyer. You'll see on our website we have a form called application. It's actually an online application form that if you fill out as accurately, as honestly as you can and submit it back to us, it allows us to see your financial circumstance. From there we can structure the agreement to benefit you, so that you come out the other end able to buy that home. It takes a bit of planning and a bit of getting things right, but it's worth it. So basically, when we are doing this, we want to look ahead to when you come out of the Rent to Buy agreement. We have to assure that you're in a position to buy that home. This means you have to tick all the boxes at the bank for a mortgage. You're going to require the income, but you already have that, otherwise you wouldn't have entered into our Rent to Buy agreement. And you're going to require the equity and a clean credit history, etc. Well, the great thing about a Rent to Buy agreement is it's a great vehicle for building that equity. There's three ways in which a Rent to Buy agreement helps you build that equity. The first is your initial deposit. The larger your initial deposit, the less your weekly rent needs to be per week. The second way is through weekly rent credits. These are a little bit like a savings fund. They are the portion of your rent each week that goes towards the purchase of your home. This is quite powerful, as you can imagine how much this adds up to over the average term of an agreement, which is 3 to 5 years. Your rent credits are basically prepayments towards the purchase of your home. And lastly, the third way is a share in the increase of the property value over the term of the agreement. Remember I said that the term of the agreement is about 3 to 5 years? Well, it is very likely that your property is going to go up over this time. In fact, the 10-year average in New Zealand is that properties will increase by 8% a year. With our Rent to Buy agreements, you will get to share in the gain of this value with the vendor, thus win-win. You won't get that when renting. So there you have it, Rent to Buy in a nutshell. So just before I sign off, there's just three things I should mention. Firstly, just before entering into one of our agreements, we will be asking you to go seek independent legal advice from someone that knows about these type of agreements. Secondly, at the end of the Rent to Buy agreement, you're going to require a mortgage. So we're very proud to say that we have a licensed mortgage broker on our team who is also a financial planner. This means he can structure the mortgage just right for you, but also give you some planning advice on how to pay off your mortgage quicker. Now, a bank won't do that for you. And lastly, congratulations on taking the first step to home ownership. Property is a great wealth creator and an excellent financial security for you, your future and your family. So all the best with your home hunting. Bye for now.